Good morning, everybody. Welcome to another Daily Market Report brought to you by Mike Bjork. Today is Wednesday, Hump Day, and it is July 8th. I have to think about that. It's going by so fast. Sorry for the changes a little bit here. We made some changes, changed companies, so new laptop and everything like that, and trying to work with what I have. So hopefully this presentation will still be useful for you guys. But let's kind of jump ahead here. On the economic calendar, we have nothing on the calendar today. It happens to be a pretty quiet day. Tomorrow, of course, we'll get the weekly jobless claims, which will be big news, probably one of the bigger news that we'll look for, see if that trend continues with fewer people applying for unemployment. Let's jump overhead to the headline news. Stocks are mixed. Actually, they were all up in positive territory earlier today, and then all of a sudden the S&P and the Dow actually turned into negative territory. Nasdaq is still in positive territory. It was kind of leading the tech companies were kind of leading the rally so far this morning. Uh, there was obviously an increase in coronaviruses, so the investors are wondering if there will be additional stimulus. We got some of the things going on from the CARES Act for unemployment running out. The $600 runs out end of this month, so there's concerns that perhaps they may not come with another plan. So they're wondering if anything will be done about that. That'll get extended. Uh, a lot of different things are coming up. So they're kind of looking at towards Congress to see if Congress is going to go ahead or what they're going to do next, if they're going to create another stimulus package or not, especially with the more cases rising and maybe potentially this could shut down some more of the economy again. Also, there was reports out of Bloomberg last night that U.S. may some advisors to President Trump were advocating potentially undermining Hong Kong's dollar in retaliation of China's new security law on Hong Kong, which could pose also problems with our own currency. So that will be interesting to see if they go that route in some type of retaliation. Of course, that is uh, kind of making things a little bit more stressful in terms of creating more tensions between the two countries. As we just had that agreement in place in January, but there's still a lot of tensions between the two, and we'll have to kind of wait and see if there could be a bridge created and hopefully create something that will benefit both countries and everything. So, anyways, let's see how this is playing out with the mortgage-backed securities, where mortgage rates and what we're doing. We were down quite a bit so far this morning. So people on the East Coast most likely saw a rate sheet that was a little bit worse than what we ended yesterday. Those on the West Coast will be coming out with new rate sheets. May see pricing. So the East Coast may see some price improvement a little bit here. They may see that. Some investors may continue with what they saw earlier in case it comes back down. So you may see initially worse pricing than what we saw yesterday at where we ended, but you may also see in someday during the day a rate improvement. They may do an improvement. They may want to kind of wait later in the day and play this kind of conservative and see where mortgage-backed securities go if they continue rising versus going downwards. So we were down about 17 basis points right here, which would lead to worse pricing. Right now we're down about 5 basis points, so that's about 12-point swing. So right now a lot of East Coast probably will be getting lenders to reprice for the better, but they'll probably wait a little bit because they get a little bit more conservative, especially when we're at all-time lows in terms of interest rates, and they don't want to get kind of caught with these kind of swings here in the markets, and so they might be a little cautious. So if this continues, you may see that continue. West Coast will probably get the assuming that they get the better pricing, we'll see that in our rate sheets here on the West Coast here. Hope that makes sense for you folks. And also, I think at one time I was asked why I don't talk about rates. Well, it's just because rates can vary quite a bit. You talk different loan programs, different loan sizes, different things that go into a rate. So those can really vary from investors to multi-units to single families, primary residence to amount of equity, stuff like that, FICO scores. A lot of variables go into it that decides what an interest rate cost for a person is. So many people have fallen underneath different categories. So that's one reason I don't. I just try to give you guys the uh, trend of if they're improving or not improving type of thing. So hopefully that helps you guys with your decisions as to what you're doing if you guys are in the market looking at mortgage rates or not. So let's jump ahead to see here about treasuries, 10-year treasuries. We were up. That was adding the pressure to the mortgage-backed securities early, but it's subsided. Now we're sitting at about just under 0.66 at 0.655 right now. So again, it kind of moved back some of these levels here where we were prior. That was creating a little bit more pressure onto mortgage-backed securities. All right. So that's pretty much the wrap for the day. Again, mortgage-backed securities looks like it could be about to remain unchanged for those on the West Coast. East Coast earlier most likely saw a rate sheet that worsened. Again, this is assuming this continues and doesn't revert back to earlier rally. We'll have to kind of watch the stock market as the money's kind of going back and forth. If the stock market is still like down, the SP continue to stay in the red, that will help out mortgage-backed securities, therefore helping out mortgage rates. So that's one way you could tell how rates will go during the day here. If you guys are looking to buy or refinance, let's go ahead and talk. You can reach me via my contact information. I'll put in the description of this video where you find this. And let's talk about how I do work as a loan officer, so I can help you, or I can at least put you in touch with people that can help you as well. All right, you guys have a great rest of your day. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. Bye-bye.